Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Virtua Hub. My name is Katrina Kelly, and I am a development worker at Dundee Carers Centre, and I'm going to be your host today. Today, we'll be discussing passport provision within Dundee, and our guest joining us is Ryan Alexander from Dundee United Community Trust, who will be talking more about the work that the Trust does and responding to questions that have been sent in from carers about this. As always, if you have any questions, please leave these in the comments section. Although this episode is pre-recorded, Ryan and the Paris Sports team will be happy to answer questions as soon as possible after the recording goes out. Also, all links discussed will be posted in the comments section throughout and will also be available on the Carers of Dundee website. At this point, I would like to bring in our guest today. Hello, Ryan.
Hi there.
Thank you for joining us.
So
we've got a few questions that I'd like to go through, if that was okay with you.
Yeah.
The Dundee United Community Trust runs a wide range of parasports provision within the city. So I wondered if you could give those that are watching a little bit of an overview of what is available, and we can talk a little bit more afterwards about how people would sign up for that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So just now we have lots of different classes and different sessions that we run. We run them for children and adults with a wide range of disabilities and abilities as well. So I'll just go through the list of what we have. So we have our children's physical disability football. So that's for children that have physical disabilities. We have our learning disability football. We have our football therapy. So that's for adults with mental health, either illnesses or they just want to help improve their mental health. We have our Dundee United Dynamos. We work in partnership with Tayside Dynamos, so that's power chair football. We then have our para athletics club. That's for like pan disabilities. We have our bocce club for both adults and in our junior bocce club as well. We have our autism football that are looking to take part in the new national league with Team United. And then we've also got new sessions going to be starting up soon. So yes.
That sounds fantastic. So if people are interested in taking part in any of this provision, Ryan, how would they go about finding about when these are on or how to take part in any of the activities you've mentioned?
So for our children's session, you just go into Class for Kids and then go into the Dundee United Community Trust section of it. For the adults, you just contact me. But even for the children's one, you can just contact me and I can provide all that information.
That sounds fantastic, Ryan. So, like we mentioned before, your contact details and links to those web pages that you've mentioned will be in the comments section, so people will be able to follow up on that further afterwards if they are interested. And in terms of costs for taking part in these activities, is that mentioned in those web pages, or is that something that is kind of on a case-by-case basis? How does that work?
So all the children's ones are a monthly subscription. And the majority of them are about $13.50 something, and they go down by a penny for each project. And then the adult ones are there by session, or you have the block booking option available if you want.
Okay, that sounds fantastic. So you mentioned a moment ago about the Autism Football League. I wondered if you could give us a little bit more information about that for any listeners who are maybe working with somebody or supporting somebody on the autistic spectrum who might want to know more about what that would involve.
So Team United recently launched the new National Autism League. So we teams from around Scotland that'll be taking part, and they'll do it. They'll have like a different day events that they can go and meet other people, so they can become more familiar. So then when it comes to the game days, it's not just new people all the time. So yeah, we run our sessions on a Friday night. We obviously it's just your football training to come learn about the football side of it, and then we'll start to look to play in the Scottish Cup and the league as well.
That sounds fantastic. So we had a question come in before this recording for a carer who's working with somebody with complex disabilities, who's maybe non-verbal or who maybe speaks English as a second language. In terms of them being able to access the activities you've discussed, would that be something they could do, or how would that work?
Yeah, they would just see what session they would like to attend. They can come and try out all our sessions, or all our children's sessions are free for the first session, just to allow them to try it, see if it's for them, and then they can take it from there. So yeah, we try to use, for anyone that's non-verbal, we find what's best for them to communicate. For some it's symbols, for some it's Makaton, for others it's like the iPad. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just
Yeah, that
different
makes
ways of
sense.
communicating for them. But yeah.
Okay, that sounds fantastic. So, the only other question that I had was, it sounds like quite a lot of these activities have obviously got staff and volunteers maybe supporting them. Would that be
Mhm.
right? Is there kind of coaching staff alongside yourself running these
Yeah.
activities?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, so we
And
have different coaches with the community trust, along with me, and then volunteers as well.
okay, fantastic. And at the moment, is it possible, if people are listening to this and are interested in doing volunteering, is that something that people could get involved with just now through the trust and the
Yeah,
parasport provision in terms of
of course.
volunteering?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
not just with the Power Sports Club, it can be all the different parts of the community trust, with early years, with our community-based stuff, with our girls' academy. So yeah, there's lots of different options for volunteering.
fantastic. And if people were interested in that, Ryan, how would they go about finding out more about that?
They can contact myself. They can contact inquiries or any of the development officers for the community trust.
Perfect. That sounds fantastic. And like we mentioned before, all the links for this will be in the comments section, and Ryan and the team will be happy to answer any questions that people have when the recording goes out as soon as possible. So I think that was all our questions that we had for today. Thank you very much, Ryan, for coming along and helping to give people a bit more information about what's available in the city for para sports. I'm sure everybody watching has found that information really helpful, Ryan, so thank you for that.